In Errol Morris' new Netflix documentary, Chaos, The Manson Murders, the Oscar-winning director explores how Charles Manson was able to convince four Manson girls, along with Tex Watson, to savagely kill for him. Based on Tom O'Neill's 2019 book Chaos, Charles Manson, the CIA, and the Secret History of the 60s, the film explores the covert motives that may have sparked the 1969 tate-labianca murders. The doc is built around O'Neill's theory that Manson learned mind control techniques from the CIA's MKUltra mind control program and was programmed to become an assassin. It's surprising, I believe, on Manson because it takes you deeply into the mysteries rather than lecturing you or telling you that this is what happened or that is why it happened, says Morris. It's asking you to actually consider the evidence and to think about what the motivation might have been. What was it about Tom O'Neill's book that made you want to turn it into a documentary? There are so many mysteries connected with Charlie Manson, and it's almost unending. People are deeply fascinated by that crime, not just because it was so violent and so repulsive and involved celebrities, but because no one could figure out how Manson was able to convince these members of the family to kill for him. It's not something I could do. In O'Neill's book, he has a lot of hunches about Manson and the CIA, but he can't prove that there is any connection between CIA's MKUltra and Manson. Was that a concern while you were making this movie? Of course. But I identify with Tom O'Neill. In many ways, it is a story of a detective who won't give up, and speaking as a detective and a person who has worked on detective stories, and as a person who is a private investigator for years, the desire to actually solve a case. Whatever solving a case may mean, but that desire to finish the sentence and put a period at the end and say case closed is overwhelming. It becomes even more overwhelming the harder it is to finish that sentence and put the period at the end. Tom asked this question: how did Manson convince these women and men to kill for him? How did he do this? Tom's answer is that you need some kind of external conspiracy in order to make sense out of it. But can we prove that Manson was programmed as an assassin? Let's put it this way, there's stuff that suggests something like that, but it is far from proven.